Liam Neeson's journey from the depths of poverty to Hollywood immortality is a tale that transcends fame and accolades. Born on June 7, 1952, in Ballymena, Northern Ireland, Neeson's early years were marked by hardship. Raised in a working-class Catholic family, he experienced the challenges of a divided society during the Troubles, with limited resources but abundant love and resilience. His parents, Barney and Kitty, worked tirelessly to provide for their children, despite the family's financial struggles. Neeson grew up in a small house with 3 sisters, often retreating into silence and solitude. Yet, in the midst of these difficulties, he found his own voice, first in boxing, then in acting. His path was anything but easy, but the quiet determination of his youth laid the foundation for the strength that would carry him to stardom. A path from the factory to the stage before, becoming the iconic actor we know today, Neeson's early adulthood was spent battling the odds in Belfast, a city marked by conflict and economic hardship. At 17, he left home, carrying little more than a suitcase, a coat, and a promise to create something from nothing. He worked multiple jobs, from driving trucks to building walls, earning a living while pursuing education at night. Money was tight, and hunger was a constant companion. Neeson once recalled how he would sometimes forgo buying bread in order to stretch his meager earnings. Eventually, he found work as a stagehand at the Lyric Players Theatre. What started as a job sweeping floors soon led to a role on stage. It was there, in the quiet hours of rehearsal, that Neeson realized his true calling. The stage became his sanctuary, and acting became the language that allowed him to finally be heard. Schindler's List, a life-changing role. In 1993, Liam Neeson's life took a dramatic turn when he was cast in Steven Spielberg's Schindler's List as the iconic role of Oskar Schindler. The film, which chronicles the efforts of a German businessman to save Jews during the Holocaust, was a turning point in Neeson's career. His portrayal of Schindler earned him critical acclaim and an Academy Award nomination. However, the film also left an indelible mark on Neeson's soul. The intense emotional toll of playing such a complex and conflicted character took its toll on him. Neeson later admitted that after shooting some of the more harrowing scenes, he struggled to find his own emotional footing. Yet, despite the personal challenges, Schindler's List cemented Neeson's place in Hollywood, launching him into the ranks of acting legends. His portrayal of Schindler's moral transformation became a symbol of strength, compassion, and humanity in the face of unspeakable darkness. Fame's loneliness and the price of success. By 2007, Liam Neeson was a household name, known for his powerful performances in films like Schindler's List, Michael Collins, and Kinsey. His career had spanned decades, with over 100 films under his belt and critical recognition for his nuanced portrayals of complex characters. With a net worth of millions, Neeson seemed to have everything one could wish for: fame, wealth, and the admiration of millions. However, as he would later reflect, fame has a way of amplifying loneliness. While he had achieved success beyond his wildest dreams, the personal toll was evident. Chronic pain from years of physically demanding roles, sleepless nights, and exhaustion became regular companions. Behind the scenes, Neeson faced the harsh truth that while he had conquered the world of film, his personal battles were far from over. A life torn apart, the tragic loss of Natasha Richardson. In March 2009, tragedy struck when Natasha Richardson, while skiing in Canada, suffered a seemingly minor fall. What initially appeared to be a harmless bump led to a catastrophic brain injury. Despite appearing fine immediately after the fall, hours later, Richardson developed a severe headache that would not go away. Neeson, who was filming in Toronto at the time, received the devastating news that she had passed away. The shock of losing his wife in such a sudden and brutal way left Neeson shattered. He described the moment when he entered the hospital room and saw his wife, still warm, yet beyond reach. It was a scene that no one could script, and Neeson had no words to express the grief that consumed him. For hours, he sat beside her, speaking softly as if his words could somehow bring her back. But the silence that followed was an absence that he would carry with him forever. Grief and resilience, moving forward after loss. In the years that followed Natasha Richardson's death, Liam Neeson faced a new and uncharted chapter of his life. He continued working, channeling his grief into his roles, but the pain was always with him. Neeson spoke openly about how difficult it was to function after her death. Yet he kept moving forward. His work became a form of survival, as he used films like The Grey to confront his own feelings of loss and isolation. His body, too, had begun to betray him after years of physically demanding roles. Neeson had suffered a near-fatal motorcycle accident in 2000, and the aftermath of that injury, combined with the emotional toll of losing Richardson, left him with a body that ached with every movement. Yet he never gave up. He continued to work, to act, and to live, carrying the memory of his beloved wife with him every step of the way. Finding peace in the present, Liam Neeson. Today at 73, Liam Neeson is a man who has lived through both triumph and heartbreak. His life is no longer defined by the fame or the films, but by the quiet moments of reflection and remembrance. He spends much of his time between New York and the countryside estate he once shared with Natasha Richardson, finding solace in the peace of the land and the memories of their life together. Neeson remains active in his charitable efforts, quietly supporting causes like UNICEF and Amnesty International. His sons, now grown, continue to honor both his strength and Natasha's grace. Mitchell, who changed his surname to Richardson in honor of his mother, has found his own way in the world of fashion and film. Daniel, the younger son, has pursued business and design, but remains deeply attached to his father. Together, they form a small, close-knit family, bound not by tradition but by understanding and love. A legacy beyond the screen. Liam Neeson's legacy is not one of invincibility or immortality, but one of endurance, resilience, and humanity. He is a man who has known deep pain and profound loss, but who has continued to move forward with quiet strength. His films, his voice, and his generosity have left a lasting impact on the world, but it is his humanity that endears him to so many. Neeson reminds us that true strength is not about how loud we roar, but about how quietly we endure, how deeply we love, and how we continue to rise despite the weight of our own scars. His story, full of both sorrow and triumph, is not just his own. It is a story that resonates with all of us.